Hi there, it's the final of the Oaks tonight at Dunstall Park, a new venue. It's built on the inside of the horse track at Wolverhampton, but we've got a cracking final at 9:04. £20,000 to the winner, but it's not only that, is it? It's the prize money, it's the kudos that goes with winning the Oaks for bitches and their future kind of career in the breeding paddocks, really. But I've taken a look at the final and I can't really come up with a bet because I think it's really wide open. There's lots of chances, lots of early pace from traps 3 Kill West Diva, who's probably drawn the inside of the other greyhounds with speed into the turn. Raybella Bullet is another one, not always the best of breakers, but got all round pace. Butler's Lane's been really impressing for Barry Denby, and also Avon Gate Venus. She won the Empress Stakes last year in Toaster. But she'll probably be moving in a little bit as well. So she's got to clear Butler's Lane. There might be a mad rush to the turn. It could pave the way for Fabulous Aria to get into the race. I didn't really like the chances of Bride Fort Lady, bless her. She's got to the final. She's done really well to get there, but I think she's got it all to do from her makeup. So it could be the red Fabulous Aria to take advantage of any scrimmaging on the outside. But I suppose if Kill West Diva got a break and she got to the turn, she could win for Kimberlingham Hine, whose dogs are really running well, to be fair. So I didn't really have a bet particularly, but it's a race to savour and may the best girl win. The race that I did like was actually the Scurry. It's a good supporting card as well with 3 finals. Now, the Scurry is a Category 2 event, £7,500 to the winner, and we've got some real good speedsters in here. Notably, the favourite is Shadow Storm, who with one firm is 2-1, and I made him a bit shorter than that because I think he's got a good makeup here. He should lead Longacres Lad, who's got pace, but not really a good breaker, and he's not really got bundles of initial early speed. So I think with a break, Shadow Storm could ping the boxes and get to the front. Jazzy George, I backed him anti-post actually in trap 3, but he was beaten by Longacres Lad last time out, and he was beaten fair and square. But he could play a kind of part in the race in that if he traps, he might just be sitting there on the bend for the likes of Ryoka Oshin and also Bocco's Buster. And now, Bocco's Buster actually beat Shadow Storm last time they met. And I've been really impressed with this dog. He was known as Ballymac Rapid when Liam Dowling trained him, and he caught my eye in the Tralee Juvenile early in his career. And he's come over, and Kevin Boone has now got him, and he's absolutely tearing the sand in the early pace department. I actually think he's overpriced at around about 7-1. So I've had a little bit of an interest on him at 7-1. Now he's got to clear Ryoka Oshin, who was the Scurry winner last year. And Kevin Hutton's a master with these sprinters. But Ryoka Oshin's got to do everything right because his kennel mate Jazzy Jaws might just hold him up. He actually is now drawn on the outside of King Jackson, and they met in the semi-finals. And he only just really probably will clear him on that form. So he's got plenty to think about. Now, you might say, well, hang on, PL, Bocco's Buster's on the outside and he's got to clear the lot of them as well. That's very true, and he will come across on the bends. But as I say, he's got really good speed, and it's his price that's attracting me more than anything else. So I played Bocco's Buster at 7-1, and I've also bet Shadow Storm at 2-1, and that was the play in race 9. Now, the other races, there is a final as well that's sandwiched in between the 2 races that we just discussed, and that is the Stayers final. And we've got a real hot pot in Droopy's Flair. She's running really well for Sean Parker, and she's really the only one that can match the superstar Mongi's Wild. So she's really too short a price, but I have put her in a line bet. So she's about 3-1 on, but I thought I'd try and get something run onto her. So in one of the earlier races, Kilmore Mohican in the 722, he's stepping up in trip. He looks like if he just clears Glenrock Ace at the start, and he needs to because Glenrock Ace is going to move off, I just thought he could dominate the race, go clear, and he should have too much class in race 5. And the other dog that I quite liked was Pain Barrier in the 813. I did make this kind of 3 runners flying into the turn, but the fact that Pain Barrier is drawn in trap 1 in the 813 in the standard trophy final might just hold the advantage. And again, he's been backed. I kind of missed the 6-4, which I would have wanted to back him at, actually. I did think Kunigar Yusir might be the danger. Now, doesn't want to be drawn in trap 5, but he's kind of drifted out now. He did win from trap 4 in Nottingham back in August. So if he did trap in his best fashion, then he could go to the turn and be very, very prominent. And the other dog that's going to the bend is The Mighty Man. I'm a big fan of his, but I didn't like the way that he was a bit square on the bends. He didn't really attack the turns last time. It took ages to come around the bend. So I just thought it was a match between 1 and 5. The value is probably 5, but I thought the line bet was to do the dog in the 5th race, Kilmore Mohican, and then Pain Barrier, all running on to Droopy's Flair. There's one other tiny bet that I've had an interest in, and that is in one of the earlier sprints. That's in the 706, where I thought Capanil Rocky for Ruth Lamb had a real decent chance to show his Dunstall Park form and everything else. I didn't like the way he ran the bend, but there was excuses at Nottingham last time. But he's got real good early zip. He just needs to break with the field, and I thought he might be able to get up inside New Insole, who's a good trapper, but probably hasn't got electric early zip, and could probably hold both 5 Copies Ronnie and 6 Robbie's Glory into the turn. So there were the plays then. Quick recap. In the Oaks final, I've not really got a bet, so enjoy that one because it's going to be a cracker. But in the Scurry final, that was the one I liked. I'm going for Bucko's Buster at a juicy price, 7-1. I thought I made him much shorter than that. And Shadow Storm, again, I thought was overpriced at 2-1. Be lucky tonight.